Hello everyone, welcome to Bella's Crochet Gifts. I'm Bella. All right, so today I would like to start off by wishing my grandma a happy birthday. Technically she's not my grandma, but she is my husband's grandma and I have totally adopted her. So hi grandma, she watches. Happy birthday! All right. So I have a few finished objects I would like to show you and a few works in progresses. Few whips. We'll go with that. All right, so the first one I have is a pattern that I got off of Yarnspirations. Let's see. This was actually on the ball band of the funnel cakes. A couple people have seen it, and I went ahead and found the pattern on the Yarnspirations website, and this is called Caron Crochet Stair Step Shawl, and I used the Premier bobbin yarn. Okay. Oop, I got it sideways. Or wrong way. Okay. It is kind of huge. Here, I'll pull it in. I didn't block it. I probably should, but it's really huge. And I did add some rows to the bottom, or like a row around the top and bottom so that it would hold it a little bit better. But I've had the bobbin yarn for pretty much since it went on clearance at Michael's for like $5, and I was like, I need to find a pattern that would lend itself well to a nice gradation. And so I decided to do this. Here we go. So I made that, and then I made a hat to go with it. And this is just the basic increase hat. And what I did was every other row I just did the window stitches. And then I did the camel stitch, which is half double crochets in the third loop. And I'll put it on. There we go. So these are my two finished objects. And then I've been working on a couple of other things. All right. So the next thing I've been working on is actually knit. It is called That Nice Stitch Cowl, and it's by Stitchnerd design. This is using Yarn Bedazzling. Let's see. Hopefully you can see the texture stitches. I think you can. Yeah. So this is the yarn that Heather the Crochet Witch got me for, we did a yarn, or a Christmas swap, and this was one of the yarns that she sent me. This is a bias cowl. And basically what you'll do is you will connect it, you know, when you're ready, and then it will be flat like that. It's pretty neat. I did make a mess up. Like, it's supposed to be stockinette and then the texture stitches. Well, at one point I did one, like you're supposed to do 3 of the texture stitches. One point I did 1 and then kept going with the stockinette. So I just turned it into part of the pattern. And so I've been mirroring it I think every 3 repeats, but it's coming along nicely. I love how the yarn is working up. I think that's gorgeous. And I didn't know what I wanted to make with this yarn, and when I came across this pattern, I was like, hey, that's kind of cool. And so decided to use that. The next work in progress I have. Okay, so this is the Stormy Seas Scarf, and it is by Fancy Tiger Crafts, and it is an 18-row repeat. So whenever I decide I want to work on it, I have to be committed to do all 18 rows at once, otherwise I will totally get lost. So it's coming along nicely. This is 3 repeats so far. It is curling a little bit. I don't know if I will actually block it because it is a scarf, but I love how the yarn is coming along, and you can really see how the pattern is going. Let me see. Yep, so there's even some ridge stitches, some texture stitches as well. And this is using the Red Heart Roll With It melange. I bought this from Hobby Lobby. I know, because it's got a sticker. It is 100% acrylic, and it is 5.29 ounces, 389 yards. It says it's a medium 4-weight, but it is roving style, so it will go from thick to thin. But isn't that such pretty yarn? Like, I just love the complement of colors, and it's turning out so pretty. So yay! Very excited about that. And then the last object I was going to share with you guys. So do you remember probably about January? No. Whenever I did the mill ends from Mary Maxim, where I got a whole bunch of the pinks and blues and greens and, you know, those ones, I finally did. I've got 2 of these so far. This is the Spring Fling pattern. I forget who the author was. I will link it in the description down below. It is a free pattern. Actually, all of my patterns were free this time. But this is what I kind of intended when I saw that kind of mauve and the green from that haul that I did. I had this kind of a pattern in mind, and so I was really glad when I found that pattern. And like I said, I've made 2 so far, and I'm thinking it's about a 13-inch square. Like, I'm using a little bit bigger hook just because I like K's. I really like working with a K hook. So it made the square a little bit bigger. It's supposed to be, I think, a 12-inch square. But I'm thinking I will probably do like a 4x5 or a 4x6, somewhere right in there, and see how it turns out. And like right now, I'm really liking how the squares are looking. And yeah, it's a really nice pattern. I think, yeah, there's the front. But it's got a variety of things, but it makes a really nice square. Like, I like the shape of it. It lays very flat, which is always nice. Yeah, so those are my works in progress and finished objects for right now. And sorry I've been a little bit absent, I've been having allergies and just a lot of sinus pressure, and so it really hasn't been conducive to wanting to sit and talk for a while, I guess. I've been wanting just to veg out and work on projects, so. But I'm really happy with how my progress is going. I hope you guys are having a nice spring. It's finally warming up a little bit. We had some really chilly weather for a little while, and we didn't get any of the snow like some of the people up north. I'm in Virginia, just like right outside Washington, D.C. But yeah, further north, you know, people had some really cold weather, and I think my family out west were having snow, so we were lucky. We just got some rain. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night or weekend, whatever it is. I hope it's wonderful. Bye!